You may have heard of the term emotional intelligence or EQ. It's been super popular lately. Having a higher EQ can make you a better leader, can make you a better parent, even can make you a better person in general. But what exactly is emotional intelligence? The term comes from back in the 70s when a lot of researchers were looking into our emotional intelligence versus our intellect or IQ. It became popular in the mid-90s with a book by Daniel Goleman called Emotional Intelligence. But then it became super popular over the last decade or so with the work of Brene Brown, the famous speaker over at TED, as well as a researcher into emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is our ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions while simultaneously recognizing, understanding, and influencing the emotions of others. I'll give you a really simple example. Let's say you're angry at a partner. It could be a romantic partner, it could be a business partner, but you are livid. Emotional intelligence is the ability to go to your partner, to recognize how you're feeling, to understand how you're feeling to the point where you can express yourselves, and to share what your concerns are with how things turned out, while at the same time listening and giving space for your partner to give their point of view or POV based on the things that happen. It's honoring you and honoring your partnership or the people that you're working with. That's high emotional intelligence. We get caught up sometimes, a lot of the time, including myself, when we sacrifice one for the other. So let's say you're really upset and you just letting your partner have it. And you're yelling up and down, you're going off, you're saying all kinds of stuff. Now, depending on the type of partnership you have, maybe that's okay. But for a lot of partnerships, that's going to shut the other person down. You're not giving room to hear their point of view because you're too busy expressing your feelings. Or the opposite is just as dangerous. When we're upset, we got steam coming out of our ears, and we tell our partner, everything's fine, it's okay, when we know it's not okay. That doesn't give you the ability to express yourself, and so your partner doesn't understand your POV, and their POV or point of view is the only thing that matters at that time. As we understand, and as you might have went through yourself, when we don't talk about our feelings, then resentment and bitterness can build. When we don't honor those two sides, then we're not looking at the long-term value of that partnership. Because if it's just about you, then your partner is going to feel small. And if it's just about your partner, then you're not valuing your own emotions. High emotional intelligence is raising both of them. As you can imagine, this can be difficult. And it's also a continual process. It's not a finite thing where suddenly you wake up and you have great EQ or emotional intelligence. Because there's going to be new situations, there's going to be new challenges with your partnerships or the people that you work with. There's going to be new adventures you're going to have throughout your life. They're going to test your emotional intelligence, and you'll have to step your game up. There's levels to this. It's a continual process. Even for me, even though I'm a business coach, it helps people with their emotional intelligence. Don't feel bad if you're struggling with this. But if you have higher emotional intelligence, and it's supposed to improve your life in all these amazing ways, what are the details behind it, and how can it influence your life? Why is it worth raising your emotional intelligence? Be sure and watch the next video to learn more about it.